What's going on, guys? So I just played this game. It's Terran versus Terran, and it was a pretty crazy game. So here we go. I'm gonna give you guys a show and let you know, or give you guys an idea of just how nuts this replay is. So in the bottom right corner we have none other than Jack, and in the bottom top left corner we have none other than Gab. A little loco thing, I don't know, it was pretty terrible. Anyway, so here I am, I'm the blue guys. Yeah, standard opening, supply depot and the barracks. So supply depot's coming up, reactor is going to come out quick. So pretty standard. We actually looks like we're both kind of doing the same deal here. I got about 2 more workers than he does right now. Looks like he's got a little bit more gas coming in than I. He's already up on gas. Yeah. So he opened up the reactor quick. Or I mean refinery quick. I have a barracks. He does not. A barracks started rather. So looks like just a standard sort of kind of deal here. He also opens with a supply depot, 2 supply depots before the barracks. So I'm not really sure what the deal is there. Probably not the best practice, especially because you have no production facilities. So here I am, about halfway, a little more than halfway with my barracks done. Still pumping out those SCVs. And then shortly after the barracks comes up, I'll have the supply depot in place over here. So on the other side. Alright, so it's pretty standard, nothing too crazy. Here's my other reactor. A lot of people say that you don't need 2 reactors. I mean, I keep calling them reactors, refineries. But the deal is, in my build, in order for me to get my factory up quick enough and the starport, I need to have 2 refineries going. That's to get to the 1 barracks, 1 factory, 1 starport as fast as I can. In addition to that, I also need to put on a reactor on the side. I mean, a tech on the side, the tech upgrade, and then start spitting out siege tanks. Calling this guy back, coming in here to keep refining those crystals. Looks like he's going to open up with another barracks here. So now he's running twin barracks. He's got no factory, no starport. So a little interesting here. Siege tanks versus Terran Marines is a must, absolute must. So just by default, if I'm playing Terran, I'm gonna get at least 2 siege tanks protecting my gate. That's just, I don't know. It's, for me, it's a standard. Now I know a lot of the pro players, what they're gonna do is they're gonna get a little sneaky, build a starport, medevac, and then drop them in over here, circumvent the whole wall. So you know, I've also entertained the idea of actually just putting 1 siege tank here, another siege tank, maybe somewhere around here to protect my my SCVs, as well as a couple of missile turrets, just to guard against the medevac. So I haven't ran into that issue yet, but as soon as I do run into that issue, when I get a little bit higher into the leagues, I'll probably change the tactics up. But right now I'm like on a 10 winning game hot streak, so the build's working pretty well for me right now, at least in a low silver league. I'm at the top of silver 3, so doing pretty good, feeling pretty good. So here we go with the Reaper Harass. I'm gonna bring him up right about in here. So I'm gonna circumvent the entire base. Looks like he's got 2 additional workers in here, 1 not doing anything. Oh, here we go. So now he's got 3 workers here, so kind of crazy that really aren't doing anything. So here we go, starting to take him out, help him out. I think he's got 3 of them in there that's not doing anything, so we'll bring him down. So he's gonna try and hit me with that. A couple of things I didn't notice right away, which is kind of weird. I don't know why I didn't notice that. Maybe my attention was focused down here trying to get the liberators out. He's building 2 Reapers here instead of Marines, so kind of weird. Oh, well, he's got both. Okay, so he's got 4 of them, so that should have been a pretty big red flag for me. I don't know why I didn't notice that. Like I said, pretty concerned with trying to switch these out so we can get the liberators up. Pretty soon I'm going to have to start building supply depots to keep up with, so that way I'm not supply blocked. And then this barracks should be building a reactor here shortly. Like I said, I always like to set up the siege tanks here on the ramp because against Marines, they just mow them down. It's just not, it's a must. So the range ring here is pretty good as far as blocking it here, but anytime you have Reapers or anything like that who come in, like over here and then come around, it's not good. So medevac drops also can circumvent this. I got a couple Marines here. I thought I was going to try and protect against the Reaper harass. At least that's what I probably initially thought. But what I didn't know is he was actually just massing Reapers. So he's got 2 barracks. That's it. A bunker here. Not really sure why he's doing this. He's stacking them up. So it looks like these Reapers that I had actually did a pretty good damage on his workers. So anyway, so the reactor's coming out for the barracks. I'm gonna build another, I think it's command center. Yep. So building another command center, I'm gonna bring it up over here. Looks like my production's going a little bit crazy. His is kind of slow. So liberators are coming up. A couple Marines, got another siege tank, I think. Starport. Yep, another siege. So here's the liberators. They're gonna go out. Got another siege tank. Gonna set him up. Liberators are gonna go circumvent this way because I was aware of the missile turret here. So what I was thinking and what I probably should have done, but I had no idea that these guys were here yet. So I don't really know how to do the camera deal in this mode. Just to show you the vision of what I have up until this point. So anyway, I'm gonna bring these liberators in and start popping these guys off. I did a pretty bad job doing it. Anyway, I don't know what I was doing here. So what I like to do with these guys here is block his barracks because he can't produce any more units coming out. So this guy's getting a little sneaky. He's going to build up missile turrets and then start taking out my liberators. Anyway, got the command center down here, bringing in the tanks. I like to block them from the ramp, so that way I kind of have these liberators come in and start popping off these units. Reapers not really good against the siege tanks either. I mean, they're a lot better than the Marines because the Reapers can get in a lot closer before the siege tanks can take them out. So you want to get them up nice and tight inside that minimum firing ring. But if you got a couple of siege tanks, they're going to mow them down fairly quickly. So like I said, I did a bad job here because I still don't know that these guys are actually here. So they're going to come in, and this is nuts. Move command is so bad. We both did it. I mean, and then keep in mind, I still have no idea that these Reapers are here. My attention is focused here, and I have the rally points set up across the map, so that way all my units are massing here. I had no idea that these Reapers were even coming. I should have seen them on the map, but again, my attention was focused here, not on the mini-map like it should have been. So now my attention is focused here because they started attacking, so I'm going to try to do something sneaky here. but then my attention gets drawn here because of the Reapers. So they start mowing down my base, my SCVs. I'm like, oh crap, what am I gonna do? I don't know what to do here. So I just start bringing these guys in, and I say, okay, well, you're gonna take my base, I'm gonna take your base. So I decide probably later than I should have, but still not that big a deal, that I'm gonna take my base out of here. And I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to send him. So I just send him to the top of the map. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go here. I'm going to get out. He's probably going to look for me there. Bring as much production facilities as I can with me. I'm still over here mowing down his base. Still not doing a good job implementing the Liberator. I don't know what I'm thinking here. I got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm frantically trying to save my base. Get my factory out of here. Get my barracks. Let's go. Let's get out. Let's abandon this place. So I send these guys. Now, basically, I just disperse across the map, right? Because I'm thinking to myself, well, if I can, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these guys out across the map as fast as I can in various different places. So that way, it buys me time, because these guys are only going to be able to go from one place to the next, to the next, to the next, right? So they're going to have to move across the map and attack me. So that's my whole thought process on it. Plus, he's got to find me, right? So if he doesn't follow me, now I'm mowing down his base, so he's got to recall these guys. So they're coming back. Problem is that, again, I still don't see these guys coming, right? I have no idea that they're coming back. And normally I do this, but I don't know. My mind was like racing a mile a minute. What I should have done was bring these guys inside the ring, and these guys would have been fine. But see how close they got up on me. So they're pretty good against siege tanks, especially if there's no blockage or anything like that. They don't have to circumvent. So many of these guys are bringing out. It's too late to bring this guy in, right? They're too fast. So they're gonna take me out. Oh, can Reapers even fire at air? I don't even know. I guess not. So anyway, so that's a big deal right there. He's got a ton of economy, and mine is pretty decent. It's not bad. Coming in, bringing in the command center. Gonna land that. I still have only 4 workers mining right here, so I'm gonna bring over another barracks. I got my starport and barracks up over here, and I got a factory right here. Gonna bring out my tech lab, and then so basically my goal here is now to get a couple of more siege tanks come up in here, kind of block them off, and as fast as I can start building Marines. I want my Liberators back. They help support my siege tank, especially when those Reapers get in nice and tight. Looks like he's got another base here, but he's not actually using it, so not really sure what's going on there. Got mules coming in now, right? I'm trying to get my economy back as fast as I can. I'm going nuts over my SCVs down here. You know, not really sure why I'm not building SCVs down here. Probably should have been. So Reapers are now coming. Well, what is he doing? Again, still I can't see this, right? So I have no idea what's going on. So it looks like he's going to use the outside of the map to stay away, or at least try and figure out where I'm at. But look at this. Look at this. So close to finding my factory, right? So close, but he doesn't. He has no idea. So he's checking. That's what he's doing. He's checking to see where I'm at. How awesome is this? He's got a third base coming up now. He's going to find what would be my third base. So it's forced me to abandon this locale as well, because I can't even get Marines out fast enough. I'm building a reactor. So here we go. Just get you out of dodge. I'm going to leave this here to keep these guys focused. So, alright, got a tank coming in now. Alright, looks like he's working on his third base. Alright, still got mules coming in. Now I got SUVs coming back up to 6, about half of what he's got. Still not using this this base over here. The second base, I guess, would be his third. So I'm going to try and guard against this command center coming up best I can. His Reapers are going to come back, probably take out the tank. Alright, got a second tank coming now. Don't know that the Reapers are so good about moving across the map very fast. So, that's the deal there. I think probably at which point they're probably actually going to beat, yep, that's what they're going to do. Okay, so here we go. Terrible, Jack, terrible. How did you not see this coming? Alright. So, here we go. Alright, got more Marines finally coming in, right? So, alright. So, it takes out, well, he damages, well, damages one of them, I guess. Alright. So, we got a couple more Marines coming in. There we go. There it is. Take out one of those guys. Thank God that he doesn't attack, move. He, move commands. Helps me out a lot. I mean, I still do it now, but I'm trying to get better. I am at least aware of that issue. So I'm still over here with my Liberators, still using awfully. Jack, you are terrible. Ah, God. You could be so much better. Alright, so I'm going to block the ramp now. I know he's got Marines. There's no way for him to come down here with my Liberator, right? So, without me at least popping off a few of them. My command center is just hanging out here. I don't know what I'm thinking now. I'm frantic. I'm like all over the place right now. Trying to figure out, you know, I've got these things hotkeyed. Trying to build them up. Working around the clock to get Marines up. Not really sure what my deal is here yet. Oh, you know what? I don't have enough minerals. That's the deal. So, that's another thing. My economy is in shambles. But I'm working really hard to use some good sound tactics here, right? Because ultimately, that's what it's going to come down to. Because I have no economy. Economy is awful. So, working around the clock, build Marines. I still haven't noticed that this guy's still floating in the air. Huge problem for me. Again, working around the clock, build some siege tanks. So, Marines are still pouring in, trying to mass those guys. Once that siege tank comes up, I'm going to bring them up in here. Economy's still kind of going here. I got another resource block here with a Vespine gas. I still don't have enough workers. I only have, 6. So I don't even know where this... I must have an idle one somewhere. I only have 5 of them here. So, yeah. He's probably somewhere around here. There it is, right? And that him right here. I have no idea where my idle worker's at. Anyway, so here it is. I finally figured it out, right? Holy crap, I still got that thing sitting there. I'm going to try and bait him pretty soon. There it is. So I'm going to try and bait him and bring him into the kill zone, right? He's not falling for it. He's tricky. Alright. So, I'm going to leave him right there in the kill zone. Alright, bring the siege tank up now. Widen that kill zone. Bring my Marines back in, right? That's the name of the game. Alright, so they're running away. Now, I want to take out his missile turret so I can get my air a little closer. A little bit of micro. I'm not the best, but we're working at it. So, there's game, guys. So, his economy was pretty good. I couldn't take out his SUVs. His Reapers just utterly destroyed my economy. I had no defenses in there. I pulled a rabbit out of a hat, man. I have no idea how I pulled this game. I'm like on a 10-game winning streak, and I did not want to lose this game. I was so frantic. I'm like, boom, 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 trying to get it. So, let me know what you guys think. I know it was awful. It was terrible, but somehow I pulled a win. So, Anyways, like the video. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks.